me move my mic up. Can you guys hear me? I wanted to make sure that I went and posted that I was live. Hey, you guys. Let me know if you guys can hear me, because you guys know that I'm really bad at setting the mic up and everything. I think Sean got it fixed before I hopped on, because I was actually, I was supposed to be doing a live. Me and Wildflower Tea was supposed to do a live. I spoke to her earlier. Me and Wildflower have been trying to collab again since last time. You know, last time that we collabed, right after that, she had a death in the family. So we've been trying to work our schedules out to where we could do a live together. And this time, we scheduled the live, but she is super busy, and I don't know if she's going to be able to hop on. I'm not sure. The live, the plan was we were going to talk about the Kale Lowry and Brianna DeJesus. Let me clean my camera off. It is kind of blurry, isn't it? Let me see. Is it blurry for everyone else? Oh, Elle. Oh, I like your name as well. It is kind of blurry. Let me get my husband in here. He can fix it. So we were supposed to do a live. My husband's going to come in here. We were going to do a live about Kale Lowry suing Brianna DeJesus. That's what we were going to do our live about. But Wildflower, she's a little busy. She may come in a little bit later. I haven't talked to her in the past couple of hours, so I was like, girl, I don't know. But she'll get back to me, and we'll make sure we work it out to where we can make sure we do this live together. Okay, we don't need to see your face. We can hear you just fine. So I was planning this live with Wildflower, and then a couple of hours ago, I found out that one of my longtime followers passed away. And you guys, I care about my followers, and I have a lot of followers that have been with me for so long, since the very beginning. Whew. So yeah, Wildflower has been here probably since like the first 300 subs, 400 subs that I have. She's been over here. She's been with me pretty much the whole time. She's always been very vocal in my chats. She's been a really good friend, very supportive to my channel, in my chat. If you guys have been with me for a while, you probably know Fairy. Yeah, so Fairy's been here for a while, and I found out earlier today that she passed away. She's not old. She's maybe around her 50s or something, young. I don't know the details, and even if I knew the details, I don't know if I would share it, because I don't know her family. Even though I knew Fairy, and a lot of my other people in the chat knew Fairy. Hold on one second, you guys. Sean, did you get my text? Okay. All right. I think it's better. It's fine. Okay. I'm sorry. My son is I swear, you guys, I have one son that literally will be fine all day, and then at 9:30 at night, he's like, wow, loud as I don't know what. So I had to go in there and tell him, hey, boy, you better be quiet. Are you going to bed? But yeah, so that's true. When Abram passed away, Fairy sent her an arrangement to Abram's funeral. So she's always been just such a beautiful person. She's always been here in my chat. I think it's better, Sean. I don't know. I texted to you earlier when I first got on, and it was like very fuzzy, and people were saying that it was fuzzy, but I think it's fine now. Yeah, when Abram passed away, there were some people, from my channel that has seen Abram, that sent arrangements, and she was one of them. Um, so yeah, I'm just so sad. Like I said, I don't know. I think she had been sick for a bit. Um, yeah. She was, was the most caring and amazing friend. Um, Ashley said at TT, anyone who will sit there and listen to you and I talk is the best. um, yeah, and she's just been literally. There's people in my head that I can think back and be like, they've been here since the beginning. Like this person has been here this whole time, and she's one of them. There's other people that's been here for a long time that you guys probably recognize them. There's some people that's been with me for a long time, but they've changed their name. So maybe everybody doesn't recognize them, but they'll message me like, hey, I changed my name. Very literally, I can't even think of time. I don't know. Probably Fairy probably found me in my very first reality TV video, the one about Janelle and David. Like she's really been here for a long time. And I can't even imagine. Yeah. You guys, I'm sure if you've been here with me, you have seen her in the chat. She's very vocal in the chat. She, talks. I'm pretty sure she's a Patreon member and a channel member. I'm pretty positive because she's just always been so supportive. Yeah, Flossie said, I remember her from when I first started doing my lives. I can't even imagine how her family's feeling. I don't know exactly when she passed away. I found out about it today. Willow said that's the one I found you on. Yeah, so there's Willow, you're one of my long timers, and man, I don't know, you guys. And it's crazy because when I started my channel, like I never thought like, oh, I'm going to make friends. There's going to be people that I'm going to have a connection to and that I'm just going to care about. But there are. Nat B, snacks for Fairy. And I did not monetize this video. You guys don't have to send super chats or, donations or anything like that. I turned the monetization off because, you know how some people can be like, oh, Elle Bee is profiting off someone's passing. So I did turn the monetization off on here. Nat B from Canada, snacks for Fairy. I appreciate that. You know what's so crazy? Fairy would do that a lot. She would super chat and she would say, combo snacks for Elle Bee, or this is for your cosmic brownies. She did that a lot. Nat, did you remember that? Did you know that? Because she would do that a lot. There are a few people that would super chat me and say stuff like that. My zipper keeps coming undone. They would say stuff like, oh, snacks for Elle Bee, or snacks for combos for your thing. So she was actually one of the ones. She loved passing snacks in the chat. Yeah, so thank you, Nat B, for that. Yeah, Nat said, oh, I remember. I was going to say that. I was actually going to say that earlier when I was saying, like, she's been here for so long. She's been super supportive from the beginning. She's like a member in every which way, like channel member, Patreon member. And I was going to say, as she's always super chatted a lot, but I didn't want it to come off like, I don't want people to think like I'm saying like anything about it. Like she just did. She's always been super supportive. And I'm just sad. Like, I can't even believe, I don't know, you guys. It's a weird feeling when someone you never met but you care about passes away. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure all you guys know that now as well. A lot of people in my chat care about Fairy and we're friends with Fairy, even though they never met Fairy. So it is a weird feeling when you're like, I have people on here that I'm such close friends with, but I've never met them. She loved giving super chats. We got onto her about that. She was very generous, very generous. That's true, Willow. People are always going to talk. We can only see you from the shoulders up. You're good. Just trying to bring a little cheer to the sadness. Need to sit up a little bit. Yeah, Ready Freddy. You and Fairy were close too, weren't y'all? Y'all were really close. So I don't know, you guys. Like, I don't know what the arrangements are. I don't know. I feel so bad. I had no idea. Like, I didn't know. I was not expecting this. Nat told me today about it, and I was just like, what? Are you serious? What is Fairy Dust? It's a screen name. It's someone that followed my channel and has for a long time. Her screen name was Fairydusted, and she passed away. I guess she passed away. Did she pass away today? That's when I found out about it. And a lot of people that's followed me for a while, that's been in a lot of live streams. They know her, or know, at least know of her. Yeah, she was a longtime member of my channel, and she passed away. So I don't know. Yeah, Janie, I think she was sick. I think that's what I heard, that she was sick, but I had no idea it was like, you know, to the point where life or death or anything like that. I had no idea. Now I feel bad. Like, I really feel bad, because I was talking to another person that's close to Fairy, and they was like, you know, she really liked you. Like, she really liked you. She really liked your channel. And I was like, I feel bad. I feel like I should have talked more. Like, I feel like I need to talk more to the people that I know that really support my channel, that really, that really like, she just always was here, and she was always super positive and friendly, and yeah, almost positive it was cancer. She and I have the same first name, and neither wanted to go by it in this community. Going by your first name, I wouldn't suggest. People usually, Kiki, I know why. But people generally figure it out and then find out your last name, and then you're doxxed. Jessica. I mean, yeah, that's true. You know, yeah, I can't. I do want to, though. There's a lot of times I feel guilty, because I'm like, man, I haven't talked to so and so today. I haven't talked to so and so in a while. I need to talk to so and so. I hope so and so's not mad because I haven't talked to him. And I know they're probably not. She did love you. Your channel, Flossie. Oh, can I get a shout out tomorrow? Tomorrow's my B-day. Elaine, yeah, you can get a shout out. I'll post something up for you on my community tab. You can't beat yourself up. You have 36,000 people. You can't be there for. I know, Lisa. I know. Your kind is really great and all the best. Thank you so much, Adam. How have you been? She and I laughed about our names. Y'all's names was tainted. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's what I think it is. It is. Is it what I think it is? Maybe you should say that, because then people may know what your name is. Thank you, Joe. Thank you. I thought so, Kiki. So yeah, I don't know, you guys. I'm the same exact way on my channel. Feel that, huh? Different account. Yeah. I feel bad now, though, because I'm like, man, I should have spoke to her more. You sent me a DM on Insta today? So yeah, I was planning a live. Everyone put fairies up for Fairy. Yay, everybody put a fairy up for Fairy. Hey Puddin'. I'll check my DMs. It may have went into that folder. I don't check that folder very often, because normally in that one folder I get a lot of hey, do you want to, like this. Hello, we think you might like the HBN, a brand specializing in easy-to-wear printed dress skirts and swimsuits by Harley Vieira, Newton. Celebrity fans of the label include Rihanna, Kate Middleton, Bella Hadid, Kylie Jenner, Kendall Jenner, more. Effortless dressing and compliments guaranteed. And then the person that sent it to me has already changed their name from who it first was. They have 0 posts and 5 followers. I get a lot of those weird hello my friend. Yeah, here's another one. What is this? Another one, marketing mind up. Maybe, is this you? I think I may have. Are you wearing a Free Britney mask? Oh, no. Okay, I see you. I see you. Okay. I'll respond to that later tonight or in the morning. Yeah. I'm just, you know what? I remember when I had like my first like real big situation. She just wanted to give snacks in chat. Yeah. My first real big situation, Fairy never wavered. I feel like she never wavered. Like there were, and I can't blame people that question things like with my arrest. You know what I'm saying? There were people that was like, but did you? You know, and I can't blame anyone. If I would have heard of a creator getting arrested and running from the law and having drugs on them, you just don't assume that it's not true. But Fairy was like one of those people that never wavered. It was like, Elle will talk about it when she can, and there's something to it that we're missing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just thankful that, you know, she was a part of our community, and I just feel so bad. Yes, I will read it tonight, and I'll get back to you. Yeah. Makes me so sad. Oh. And the bad thing about it is, like, I don't even know, like, I don't know any of her people. I don't know the arrangement. So it just, she was loyal to the channel and friends that she made her. Yeah, absolutely. I never believed it for a second. Elle, may I ask you a question? Yes, Phoenix, you may ask me a question. She never really got mad. She laughed off stuff. Maybe someone can tell her family that she will be missed. Yeah. She was so funny when it went down with another channel, not to be named. We DM'd about it. She was loyal to the core to you, Elle. Yeah. 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 And I appreciate that because, like I said, you know, a while back I had to go through everything I could find on the internet, YouTube, Instagram, about my arrest. I had to literally, you know, any video that I could find mentioning my arrest, any Periscope that I could find where my arrest was discussed. I had to go through and I had to find all of that. I had to, any screenshot about my arrest where it was mentioned, anything that was said about my arrest put out there, I needed that for my lawsuit, right? So I saw a lot of people that I knew were my people, you know, that questioned it. I didn't get mad. There was not one person that I saw that was my people that it made me mad about because, like I said, I understood it. But Fairy was one of those people, like, and I also saw people say, let's just give her time. Like, she's going through a lot right now. Let's just give her time to come back and explain. It could be something as simple as, you know, somebody gave her medicine for anxiety because she's going through a lot, and maybe that's what it was. Like, a lot of people had a lot of faith that it wasn't what it looked like. Fairy was one of those people that just never wavered in it. Like, she just, the problems that I've had with other people, like, I just felt like she was always here, you know? Yeah, my arrest, that information come out really quickly. Picking up my brother-in-law from the airport tomorrow. He's coming back from a year station in South Korea. Excited to see him. That's awesome. How is he coming in for just like a 2-week leave, or is he finished? Being Baby Brooklyn, you're not super late. We've only been on for about 20 minutes. Yeah, that's awesome that he's coming home. Which I think they're trying to get everybody back, right? literally overnight. I don't even think Fairy even really cared what the circumstances of your arrest were. She still loved you. She probably didn't. She's probably like one of those, like, if she did it, she did it. Oh, well, I don't care. That's her own business, you know. I never saw one mean comment from Fairy or even questionable comment from Fairy saying, like, well, maybe it was this or maybe it was that. Nothing. Like, I just hate it. I hate that I don't, you know, Control F, your issue, keyword arrest. It will bring up everything concerning that issue. I wish I would have known that back then, Lisa, because it literally, I had a little help. I had a little help from some of my internet friends that have, had screenshots or screen recordings and that was able to give me a lot of stuff. Yeah. I remember a lot about her in chats, but one thing is the kindness and love she showed to me during my time of sorrow. I hope to be able to do the same for her family now. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Karma Kid, she definitely did. She was the one that put it out there for people to. She's the one that put it out, so people knew about it. She always gave snack money. She would send me super chats all the time. Uh, snacks for Elle Bee, combos for Elle Bee, snack platter. What would she say? Snack platter? I feel like she used to say snack platter a lot. So I'm just, man. I know there's several of you on here too that are just can't even believe it. And I mean, some of you probably more so than me because you guys talked. I know there's people in our community that talk to her on the phone a lot. Fairy was always kind. She always put everyone else first and I always wanted to see the best in people. She just wanted to make genuine friendships and have fun. She was an amazing friend. Yeah. Yeah. I'm glad that we were able to give her that, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm so glad that, like, she found a community to where she made friends and she had people that she enjoyed talking to and that she considered friends. I don't know about a lot about like her personal life as far as like her family life or anything like that. I don't know much information about that. Um, but I know she was on YouTube. She was looking for a community to be a part of, and she found one, and she gained a lot of good friends. Yeah. So I'm just, man, I don't even know, you guys. Like, I don't know. I mean, hopefully we can find out like arrangements or something, maybe send something. I don't even know if her family knows how that she has a community full of people that care about her. Miss Red Suit, so sorry for y'all's loss for her family and friends. Thank you, Miss Red Suit. Um, yes, I remember her. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Fairy and Ready Freddy were really close, and way back too. Ready Freddy, her and Ready Freddy way back, right? Ready Freddy, you guys have been friends since like way back as well, right? Crazy C. Yeah, so I don't know. What are you guys doing tonight? Now, you know a family member, don't you? Or you know a way to get in touch with the family, don't you? I may have her on my personal Facebook account. I found out that she passed because one of my friends told me, and my because my friend was also her friend. So we shared, we had a lot of mutual friends. Yes, Joe. Just know you have, Joe, you have a community here as well. I sent her a bunch of jeans one time. I have her address. Ashley, that's right. That's right. You told me that. Didn't you tell me that? Yeah, that you were putting your jeans up on that site, but she wanted a bunch of them. Yes, they've been friends for a couple. I thought so. When I used to talk to on Twitter, we'd be in a chat with friends called Jen, who was a friend of hers in real life. If you went to comment section, I saw that. I saw Jen on Twitter today. I don't, but I believe Ashley does, and her friend on Twitter too. Ferry was very close with Freddie, Heather, honest agent, med school. Ashley did, myself. We've been in a little group for almost 2 years. Yeah, I'm to all of you guys. I'm sorry, because like I said, I didn't get to talk to her like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you guys did. Um, so I know this has got to be difficult for y'all because you guys have been talking to her in a group chat for the past 2 years, and we have giant bugs that are flying in front of the camera. I swear it's just Louisiana, you guys. I don't know. We have monstrous flies. We have monstrous mosquitoes. Um, I try to keep them out of the house. I try to keep them out of the camera, but doesn't matter. They want in. Lisa, we have chatted some. Fairy was just so nice. Like Fairy would just chat with anyone, you know. I'm so sorry for your loss and hope you can find out information. I also hope that one day when something happens to me that people speak so highly of me. Oh, small town Julie, yes. You know, that's the good thing about making when you're a part of a community like this. Like when I started my channel, I had no idea I was going to I was gonna like I didn't even know how YouTube worked. Like I just put up videos, right? I did not know that creators become friends with people and they join this community where like we have our own community. And I'm really good friends with so many people that follow me. I miss seeing Fairy in chat. Always said hi to me whenever we saw each other in chats. Has anyone seen MD around? She used to be here and Eunice chats a lot. I haven't. TT, have you? I know for many this YouTube is an escape from reality, but I can say for me, I have found some really genuine people who I trust and care about it as much as my own family. Absolutely. Absolutely, classy mom. You got too many kids to keep them. That's true. To keep them out of the house. Doors flopping open all the time. Somebody needs something. That is so true, Lisa. Earlier, it was my husband that let in mosquitoes that tore my head up. It was right here. You guys see that mark? I don't know if you guys can see that mark on my head right here. I think I'm like allergic to mosquitoes maybe because when they bite me, I get like this huge welt on me and it takes a bit for it to go away. Hey, Julius. We are all very close in our small group and support each other. So many laughs and no drama. Y'all got the right people in y'all's group. That's when you meet the right people and you have the right people in your group. You don't have to worry about drama. You know what I'm saying? Very lifted people up, and I think that speaks volumes of her character. I'm thankful to have met her. Exactly. I haven't seen MD in a while, but I don't go in many chats except this one. Yeah. Thank you, Julius. These are some of my go-to earrings. I really love the big hoops. Elle Bee, I'm so very sorry for your loss and your community's loss. I lost a close friend on 6/1. I'm devastated. Please be kind to each other. Yes, while you grieve. Yeah. You're such a dear person. Yeah, I've met some of the literally people that my best friends, like my best friends. And it's a little strange, you know, because like when I talk to my mom or something and I mention like, oh, this person, she's like, who's that? I'm like, oh, that's like one of my really good friends from YouTube. I've never met them. Maybe one day I will. Maybe one day when I make it big on YouTube, I can go around meeting all my friends that I've made. But it's still, you know, I think it doesn't make us any less close that we haven't met, you know? Like, I care about Fairy. I feel so bad. I feel so bad. And I feel even worse that, like, I didn't know. Like, I had no idea that this would even be anywhere in the near future. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe if I would have had some sort of idea, I could have just talked to her more and reached out to her more and just, oh, I had no idea, though. I needs to go on tour and have a meet and greet. I know, right? Oh, thank you. Milo Reams? Milo Reams? How do you pronounce that? So I feel bad that I didn't know. Because I would have made sure that I talked to her more. Triple VME super sticker. Thank you. I've had some bad days and some people in this community are good to make me laugh so hard. I have tears running my face and give great advice. Yes. Makes relationship even more special when there's a distance between your friends. Yes. I have a close friend, 12 years I met in an IRC room. What's an IRC room? I feel like it's going to be like in reality something. I don't know. If the Slayton sisters can have a meet and greet, so can you. Who's the Slayton sisters? Slayton? It really shows what a selfless woman to not to. She never talked about being sick. Did you guys? I mean, maybe in like the group chat that she had with like TT and them, she may have, but like she never said anything in here. You know, I talk about my illnesses and ailments all the time. I got a sore throat. I got this. I got that. And she never did. Like she never, like there's like never knew. Not saying if you do talk about it, it's an issue. You know what I'm saying? Like I talk about my problems, so I want to hear about y'all's too. Like, let's talk about them together. She just never did. She just listened, you know, she just listened to what everybody else was saying. I've been fortunate enough to be joining you a lot lately. I'm hopeful to make friendships here. I'm which are bound. And when I lost my mom, I gave up. It's been 3 years and I'm finally trying. Oh, Small Town Jewel. This is a really good community. I can tell you that it's a really good community to make friends with. And yeah, you're absolutely welcome here. There's a lot of great people in this community. She'll always, where did that comment go? She never complained. She always asked how you were. And I would be like, I'm okay. She said she got encouragement from me and my story about my cancer, which led me to believe she had cancer or was battling it or somebody in her family was. For a lot of those big problems we want to be free of when we are here. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Hey, Matt, did you just come on? So, same here. I was going to do a live last night. Was it last night? But my brother was here and he was sleeping in the living room and I was super tired. Oh, 3 cars break down in a rental now. Oh, no. It's been a long time. I'm so busy. The luck. 3 cars broke down. Oh, no. This is my place to come and escape my place of vent. So, yeah. Me too. I come here to escape like what's going on and just like sometimes it's the vent. Sometimes it's to just hang out. Sometimes it's for whatever. Yes. And it's 60. Yeah, literally, I swear, like if you are in like the live chats a lot and then you follow these people on like social media, or you don't even have to, like you just make friends with the people in here. Hey, Nancy, you just make friends with the people in here. And then like there'll be people, because I have people that are literally here for like pretty much every stream, like every live stream, you know, they'll be here. And then you just get used to that. Like I honestly don't even know, like Fairy's just been here so long. It's going to be weird not seeing her, you know? Oh man. I've never seen you not gracious. Thank you, just doing me. Thank you. Being a stay-at-home mom, this community gave me people to talk to that aren't elementary school age. I feel you there. I feel you. That's me too. She saw through a lot and could tell the good guys. She definitely did. She's with you in spirit, love. Please fill me in who passed. Fairydusted passed away today. If you don't know who Fairydusted is, she's just been a long time follower and friend of the channel. She's made friends with me. She's made friends with so many people in my chat. Yeah, Matt, Fairydusted passed away. Hello, I'm a stom. Oh, I like a stom. I'm a stom. What's a stom? A stay-at-home mom. I've literally never seen anyone abbreviate it like that. So I'm like, hello, I'm a stom. A stom. Okay. Yeah, a stay-at-home mom. Yeah. Cece, I think she's been sick for a bit, but nobody really knew the extent. I think someone said she had cancer, and that's a crazy. Am I right? Did someone say that she did have cancer? Because I never knew that. As much as she was in our chats, as much as I talked about, me being sick, and I hope I don't have this, and I hope I don't have that, and I can't breathe, blah, 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 blah. She's never spoke up about anything like that. Maybe it was just an escape. She didn't want to. I don't know. Heather, you're my forever heroes. Awesome. Not awesome. So not awesome. Oh, Val's head on once. We got lucky when we met 2 years ago. How is downplaying until I end up in surgery? Yeah. I'm fairly new to the channel. I'm so sorry for everyone. In at 60, the longer you're here, and you said you're kind of new here, but you're trying to hang out because you want to build friendships. You will. People will start recognizing you. They'll conversate with you more. So she was just someone that's just been here. She's been here since the beginning. Always very talkative, very giving, just uplifting, and she's been a really good friend. That is so true, Ashley. As we all know, friendships is like a needle in a haystack in the world of YouTube. A lot of times, I don't know how many times I've made friends with somebody that I thought, oh, this is a great person. What a great friend. And then come to find out, they're not. They had ill intent on even being my friend. They done sneaky things behind my back. And it ain't just me. So many other people have thought they've made great friends and then not. And Fairy was just one of the ones that was an actual great friend. She had no ill intentions for talking to you. She just really was a great friend. So yeah, yes, Dina, this is true. Hey, Candy. Candy, you're just hopping in. So Fairydusted passed away today. Oh, I didn't update you guys on my, yes, Monday I had to go to the doctor and have this pulmonary test done. And they found out I do have asthma. So that's the breathing issues have been asthma. I do remember her being regular in the chat. Yeah. Fairy's been around since the beginning. She's been a long time, loyal friend of the channel. And got angry. She was always understanding, always there. The definition of loyal. Yep. She was. They find out who's kind, mistake them for weak, and attack on live stream. That is so true. That is so true. I literally this has happened. Yeah. Karma Kid, you said her name, not I. Yeah, for sure her. And there are people that you think are probably a-holes that are the kindest out there that treat everybody with respect and decency. That's true. Nat, she was great at, do you guys say GIF or GIF? She was always so kind. Never an angry person. Hey, Elle. Hey, everyone. Hope you are doing lovely. Hey, Lauren. I thought it was asthma by the way you described it. I hope you got an inhaler or something to help you. Not yet. My doctor's supposed to call me one in. I called up there today and he's like, we haven't got your results back yet. But the lady that done the test told me it was asthma. How do I join this community? I enjoy the positivity of your channel, Elle, especially in the world of negativity. In it 60. So if you're subscribed to my channel, you are officially a part of my community. It is free. Just subscribe to my channel. Make sure your notification bell is on. So when you hit the subscribe button, beside it, there's a little bell. Click on the bell and go up to all. That way it will alert you anytime I upload a video or go live. So that's it. I mean, some people, they subscribe to like my channel membership or my Patreon, but you don't have to. As long as you just subscribe to my channel, you are officially part of my community, our community. Yeah. So the way that it went, where's Matt at? Fairy got angry with you a couple of times, Matt. She probably just said, now, Matt, you shouldn't have done that. You sound like my professors. T. Russell, where about at in Louisiana? Do you go to LSU? So Patreon is just this, Patreon is this site where you go like Patreon. Yeah. Oh, you go to NSU? You go to NSU, really? I'm not far from there at all. So Patreon is where you can follow creators like music artists. You can follow YouTubers. So many people have Patreons. So you can follow them and you pay like this monthly Patreon fee. And so if you're a channel member or Patreon member, you get access to my videos before anyone else does. I usually upload my videos like an hour or 3 or 4 hours before to my members first, which reminded me that I have a video that I need to upload. I forgot about it. My members see them first for a few hours. They're uploaded for my members first. And then I switch it to unlisted so everyone can see it. I also do like, sometimes I'll do like a blooper that you guys see. Sometimes I'll post like a picture. Like today I posted a picture of me and Sean from 2010 on my, did I do it on my, yeah, on my Patreon and for my channel members. I posted a picture of us back in 2010 together. So I do it, just little special things, so the way the test went, oh, I think I remember that. I think I do remember that. I don't remember who got upset about it, but I do remember like when my Patreon videos were getting leaked. I also do private videos where just my members are in with us. So like Sunday night, I done a member stream. Okay, Candy. Good night, babe. I hope everything's good with your grandpa. I'll text you in the morning and check on everything, check on you. I should have done that today. I'm sorry. I'm taking my son to tour LSU in September. He wants to go there. We've never been to Baton Rouge before, but have been to so many times. No, many times. He loves Louisiana and wants to live there. Why? No. I know exactly where Alexandria is. I actually ran out of gas there a couple of months ago in Alexandria. Yeah, I know exactly. I live. Okay, so like, now, I don't want to give away where I live. I was supposed to tell you guys exactly where I live. Can't do that. I don't live far away from Alexandria, though. I remember this statement very clearly. Obviously, I take it personally as well. Oh, Ashley remembers it as well. There was a few people that took it personal. Actually, there was people that there was a mole in the Patreon, but there was not a mole in the Discord, and that got put out there that there was a mole in the Discord. What's the difference between Patreon and channel members? Just different sites. That's it. So a channel membership is offered directly through YouTube. So when you reach a certain point in YouTube, as far as having a certain number of followers, you are allowed to enable channel membership. So that's directly through YouTube. Patreon is a whole different site. And a lot of creators do both. But they all get the same thing. So I think channel membership may be cheaper. I'm not really sure. But everybody gets the same thing. I actually have some people that are both. And it's just because they want to be. It's not because, counseling had turned my life around and I helped, of course. That's good. Just don't wake Siri up if you don't want people to know where you live. I just stopped it. I know. Cannot believe that happened. No, stop that. I just messed that up again. The other day, Siri literally doxed me. What kind of crap was that? Hey, Jordan. I know every pastor should offer help. Maybe you need a new church. Yes, pastors should help. Yeah. But the breathing test, so Monday, I went to the hospital and it's called a pulmonary something test. So I walk in this room and there's this chamber where I sit in this chair in this chamber. And what were you talking about in your YouTube video? Which one, Jordan? Which video are you talking about? Hey, Jubes. So Jubes, Fairydusted passed away today. So that so the chat was going to be, I had planned a live with Wildflower Tea, and we were going to talk about Kale Lowry filing a defamation lawsuit against Brianna DeJesus, but Wildflower got busy. She couldn't make it. And then I found out earlier today that Fairydusted passed away. So I just felt I kind of needed to come on and talk about that. So many people in this community know Fairy, love Fairy, and I just feel like it'd be a good play, just to come and talk about it. A lot of people have memories of her from her being in the chat and stuff like that. Jubes, you probably remember Fairy, right? Because you've been around a pretty long time as well. If YouTube does take 30% in taxes. Patreon doesn't take those kind of taxes, and Sending PayPal doesn't take. That is true. I've never thought about that. So yeah, like to be a channel member, yes, they do take a percentage of that. I forgot. I don't know how much Patreon takes. Yeah, so the test, I walked in this room and I sat in this chamber thing. Thankfully, we never shut the door. The door was open the whole time, which if we would have went further into the test, they would have had to shut the door, but we didn't. So I sat in this chair and I had to put this clip on my nose like this. Just clip it. And what happened was there was this like thing poking out that I had to put my mouth on and I had to blow on it. Or I would take a breath in and then blow out. I had to do it just normal, like take normal breaths. So I had to go like, And then she would tell me, big breath, and I would go, and then she would go, out as hard as you can, and I would go, you know. And the whole time my nose had to be clipped, so none of this could go through my nostrils, which was very difficult because I do breathe a lot through my nostrils. And people get the impression YouTubers make a ton of money. If you have hundreds of thousands of views, you have to make a lot of views to make a lot of money. I don't make a lot of money. I make okay, but yeah. So we done that, and she was like, okay, everything, you're breathing normal. Your lungs are expanding, fully from what I can see. The air is going. It even like somehow tells, or from the way that from the way she explained it to me, she said the air was going where it needed to go. I was like, oh, wow. Okay. You could tell that? She's like, yeah. I was like, okay, great. So that ruled out anything like a collapsed lung or, anything like that. So next, she gave me this nebulizer, and she dropped histamine. She put histamine in the nebulizer, and I had to take 5 deep breaths of this nebulizer full of histamine, right? I forgot about my little, I forgot about those. So, and she said, okay, if you have asthma, there were 5 little vials of different things that she was going to make me try. Each of those things would set off asthma if you're asthmatic. She's like, sometimes you get a reaction out of the histamine, the very first one, and we stop it there because you have asthma. She said sometimes it'll take the 3rd or 4th vial of whatever it was before it sets off a reaction. Yes, YouTube super chats, they also get like a percentage of it. It's a pretty big percentage. It's not 50, but it is. Someone's saying 45%. It may be that close. It may be like 40. I'm not exactly for sure, but it is a good bit. So that's why I always put up the option for like PayPal or Cash App, in case people would prefer for YouTube not to get half of their money. But so anyways, so she puts the histamine in this nebulizer, and by the 3rd deep breath, my throat was feeling itchy, and I was feeling tension and like pressure on my chest. Like I knew it. I was like, oh, let me tell you guys, I was already like stressed because I have this clamp on my nose like this. So it was a struggle. I was like freaking out. So I have this clamp on my nose, and by the 3rd breath, I feel itchiness. I feel pressure on my chest, but I had to take the other 2 breaths. And when I got done, she said, "Well, wait a minute to give it time, to cause a reaction if it's going to give you one, and then we'll have you do the breathing test." Because first I'd done the breathing test with nothing, without the histamine, and I'd done well on it. But after getting the histamine, I needed to do it again. Take those deep breaths, deep in, push out, to see if it affected how much I could breathe in and breathe out. However, she was like, we're going to wait a minute. I was like, I don't think I can. I was like, my throat's getting itchy. I was like, it's pressure. I think my throat's closing up. Like, I need to do it now. Like, I was like, I kind of need to do it now because she told me, she said, if any of these things cause a reaction, it is going to scare you a little bit because it's going to make you feel like you can't breathe. But I have albuterol here, so I'll give you that, and you'll take 5 puffs of it, and it will offset that reaction, So I was like, I can't wait a minute. I can't breathe. Yeah, this is definitely I can't breathe. It literally felt like my throat was closing up. So she was like, okay, so we hurried up. I had to put the clamp back on my nose, and that was super stressful because I literally felt like I could not breathe out of my mouth, hardly at all. So I put the clamp on. We do the breathing, and I take it off, and she gives me the albuterol. And by the 5th puff of the albuterol, I felt it just like subside and calm it down. And I was like, thank you, Jesus. Lisa, I passed out of mine. Yes. I I could imagine. It's a very scary feeling because it's like you get this allergic reaction and you can't breathe, right? But it's causing you to have an asthma attack. That's what this histamine is doing. If you're not asthmatic, it's not going to do anything. So that's how they figure out if you're asthmatic. And I am. So what happens is they're looking for if you have at least a 20% drop in your breathing, okay, so you have to take a deep breath in and hurry up and push it out. And so if there's a 20% drop in how well you could breathe out from nothing, versus with the histamine, they're looking for a 20% drop. If you have a 20% drop, you have asthma. I had a 28% drop. And usually they give you like a minute to let it really kind of take effect. I done it immediately because within the third puff, I was feeling pressure on my chest and my throat was getting itchy. So I was like, we got to do it now because I think I'm about to die. No, we need to do this now. So yeah, mine went a 28% drop. So she was like, oh yeah, you definitely have asthma. So she was like, we'll send this over to your doctor. He'll review it, but you have asthma. And then he will, write a prescription for an inhaler. And she said that it would be one that I would probably need to take every day versus one of the ones that you just take as needed. She said it would probably be a maintenance one where you just take it every day. So I'm looking forward to that. Like today I needed it. Like earlier today, even now I have to try to catch my breath. But sometimes it gets really stressful and really hard to breathe, and it'll last for 30 minutes or an hour or something like that. And I'm just like, so I called them today when I was having trouble breathing. I called today and I was like, hey, has he called my inhaler yet or anything? She was like, no, he hasn't looked at your results yet because we haven't gotten them back. And I was like, the lady said she was sending them back. She's like, I'm going to get these back. So I don't know if maybe she's got busy, whatever. My appointment was at it was early or so. I don't know. Now I know who your nieces take after. Yeah, I have COPD. I know the feeling. Yeah, my aunt has COPD and my grandpa does. I don't think it caused a sore throat the other night, but I could tell you what, Sean found a cure for the sore throat. He literally found a cure. I drank 2 cups of this drink that Sean made me, and I was better. And I was like, what? It was, I was like, babe, you have found the cure. Make sure you rinse your mouth out and gargle with some mouthwash after you use your inhaler, or you'll get thrush really bad. Really? I hate that you have it because it's worse than people think. But at the same time, I'm glad you have answers. Exactly. I'm glad. I'm glad I know what it is because I was getting worried. I was like, do I have a collapsed lung? Yes, classy. So I'm going to tell you guys. So the night that I was on a live, I think it was on a Friday night. I was live and I was like, oh, my throat's hurting a little bit. By the time I got off that live, my throat had gotten a lot worse. I laid down to go to bed and I was like, man, it's hurting. It's hurting bad. I fell asleep and I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning or something and my voice was gone and it hurt. It was one of those sore throats to where you want to sleep under the cover because just breathing in air stings it. It just stings. And to swallow just stings. So I was like, man. And I told Sean, I was like, I'm in so much pain. My throat hurts. I don't want to breathe this air in. So this dude, Sean, I forgot what this video was about. Doug and Rachel. So Sean got up and, we live in a small town. The only store that was open was a gas station, a Chevron gas station. So he went up there and he got anything that he could think of that would make like a drink. So he got those Hall's cough drops. Let me show you guys. He got these. So he got these from the gas station. He got, let me see what else it was. He got this. He got this right here, this Smart Water. Do you guys see that? It's Smart Water with lemon. Smart Water with lemon extract. And then he got what else did he get? Honey. So he comes home and he heats the Smart Water up and he melts the Hall's cough drops. He don't give them to me just to take. He melts them completely. And then he pours them in the warm lemon water, and then he puts honey in there. And you guys, so the what's it called? Like the menthol, the menthol. The menthol from the cough drops, like being melted like that. When I took the drink, it kind of like went up my nose. Like I could like smell the menthol from those cough drops, and it like cleared my throat up, my nose up. And then the first, literally after like 2 sips of this, my throat went from that stinging pain to just like a dull, like it didn't hurt to, it did not hurt to swallow anymore. It didn't hurt for me to breathe cold air in. It was still, you know, sore, but that stinging pain went away. So I drank that, the whole cup, and went back to sleep. And I was like, oh my goodness, like that just literally like coated my throat and it doesn't sting anymore. Woke up the next day. My voice was still kind of out and my throat was still hurting, but it wasn't stinging. It wasn't stinging again. So he made me another cup of it. I drank it. Within 30 minutes, my voice was completely back and my throat was not hurting anymore. So I was like, I think you just found the cure to a sore throat. It was really, I was like, thank you, Jesus. Sean is so that type. He's very much, if I'm sick, he will figure out whatever he needs. If he's Googling, looking online what to do about this, and he will try to fix it. Yeah, he is a good hubby. Melting Halls and tea is the best. It really is. Can he come up with something for heartburn? I've been having it so bad lately. I'll ask him. He made me a hot toddy without whiskey. Yeah. So, I see T-Spiracy has a live scheduled. But yeah, it really helped. Literally 2 cups of it, and I was better. Yeah, if you guys get a sore throat, try that. Get the Hall's cough drops in the lemon kind. Melt them and put them. Now he used the Smart Water with lemon extract. I don't know. Vicks and MDMA go together like peas and carrots. What's MDMA? Trying to call. They want their cure back. Yeah, if you put Vicks on your feet before you go to bed, helps when you're sick. I've done that to my kids before, but I've never tried that because I did it. Like my kids will get the croup a lot. There's one who Bobby would get the croup like every winter. And when he was little, I'd done that. I already had the surgery for it, but still gets. Nat B, when you say you got the surgery for it, what exactly did they do? Because when Kennedy was like 2, they done like a scope on her, and they said that like her flap doesn't work correctly, and that was causing her to throw up a lot and be sick a lot, which we know she has her celiac and that causes it as well. But they said that she had like really bad acid reflux, and it was like something to do with like the flap down here, and they actually wanted to do surgery, and I didn't. But what do they do? I don't know if it would even be the same surgery that they wanted to do on her. I just was like, no. I'm very scared with my kids doing surgery. Like that's something I don't want my kids ever to have surgery unless they absolutely have to. Like broken bone, they have to fix it. I get like, but anything else, I'm just like they're saying that Dakota's going to have surgery again, or Dakota has to go to a specialist and he may have to have surgery again. And I just don't want to. They go and fix your trachea. Okay. So that's what it is. Is that what it's called? Does that make sense? He said her flap doesn't work correctly. The lemon is necessary. Using smart water was good. And the honey was fantastic. And the tear, just hot water with cough drops. Yeah. Can make you have spine, back, skeletal problems of all kinds. Oh, really? The surgery was super easy. The anesthesia is the worst part. I don't condone it, but I don't regret it either. Oh, yes. Classy mom. Her dog has a collapse. What is it? Trachea? Is that how you pronounce it? Trachea? I know. Well, if it works on your kids, logic would tell you that it works on. Yeah, probably so. I don't know why I've never done it to myself. I don't know. Probably should at least try it. But I never did. And I did, which when I done it to Bobby, I remember he was little because he still like had like the little short chubby, and he's still little, but it was like little, maybe like 2 or 3, maybe when I done it to him. Um, Yeah, Classy, I didn't ask you how did that happen because we were just talking about like you going to the vet and everything. Hey, Rhonda, I have an aunt named Rhonda and an aunt named Ponda and a mom named Fonda, Fonda Ponda Rhonda. It's common with older small dogs. She's on medication that completely zones her out, but they said only for 2 weeks. My fur buddy, Sonny. He's probably laying down. Sonny literally he'll usually like go to bed with Paris or one of the kids, and then he'll get up. He'll get up and come get in bed with me in the middle of the night, and he always gets right up. He cuddles up next to like my boobs or my belly. My dog, oh my goodness, Holly. They didn't know. Oh. Thank God, Classy, that they knew that your fur baby that happened. They're known for trachea problems. He's been coughing a lot. He's 16. Our puppy just ran to the TV and you whistled. Sorry about that. I've seen dogs come to the rescue. They were almost choked to death by someone pulling too hard. So sad. They have to wear a special harness and no collar. No. Exactly. She was coughing and wheezing. Thought she had doggy COVID. Sounds like she could have been empathetic, definitely kind-hearted. Because you're mom and you don't think of yourself. You think about your family, shows what a good mommy you are, but you got to take care of yourself to take care of them. That's true. That's true. Yeah, when my kids are sick, you like think of everything under the book. You know, you're like staying up in the middle of the night to, give breathing treatments when they're asleep. That was one thing with Bobby when Bobby would get sick and with the croup, I would have to give him breathing treatments like so many hours, and he would even be asleep, and I would have to get up and go stand in front of his face with it and try to make sure he was like breathing it in as much as possible. Taking my cat in at 7 to be neutered, but he's my baby. I feel no Rhonda, we just took our dog. Well, Sean dropped him off, and Sean got super sad when he left him. But our dog is so okay. Like, let me tell you, we thought that Sonny was going to be, we like picked him up, and we all went, like me, Sean, and like almost all the kids went. And we get him, and I'm just like holding him. I'm like, everybody be quiet. Be quiet. Nobody touch him. Like he's sick. He just had surgery. Everybody leave him alone. So we like bring him home, and I'm cuddling him, and I like lay him on the bed, and I pull the cover over him. I'm like, just lay down, buddy. I'm like, everybody be quiet. The house doesn't need to be loud. Sonny had surgery today. He's going to be sore. We like make sure we got his pain medicine and everything. And I like pull the cover over him. I'm like, make sure the kids are quiet and everything. And I like turn around to go walk off. And he jumps up out the bed and like takes off running. And I'm like, wait, what? He was just like, he was fine. He was fine. Like he just kept licking it. He kept licking, it was like he was so confused as to what was going on. But it didn't slow him down at all. Didn't slow him down. Surgical suit is the best investment I've ever made. Like a onesie for fur babies. Yeah, she's not suffering. I watched cancer kill slowly and take my mom, my best friend, my dad, my favorite aunt, my grandfather. Oh my goodness. It's so hard to be a support system. I couldn't even imagine where I'm going to get him at 5. I know I'll be so extra. Well, that's good here. Yeah, we were super extra as well. We really were. Our puppy lost his manhood last month, and he was totally fine. It's really strange how fine they are. You think they just got their balls clipped off. They're going to be sore. They're going to be, just laying around. They're not going to be well. But they're fine. Like, the vet tech shoved that tube without even looking into it. Oh my goodness. What can you do about that? Aww. Going to do my plug, adopt, don't shop. Yeah, don't talk about Nugget. Sorry. Did your dog have to keep a cone on his head? No. Maybe they should have. My dog is a rat terrier. I don't care. Haven't asked. I know you're 100% authentic. I wish I had that help. I always adopt. There is, again, kindness. I was very extra. I'm still extra with Sonny. I'm extra with my kids too. Kind of that extra type of person. Yeah, he's a rat terrier. He's probably asleep. He's a sleepy head dog. Sonny is a very sleepy dog. He sleeps a lot. Um, Guys, I feel so bad. My hair is shiny. I washed it today. I washed it this morning. Um, yeah, Fairy. I feel so bad. I'm texting and I just feel so bad. I wish there was more I could do for Fairy. And then my dad had to rescue him from that neglectful person. He's great now. His name is Teddy. We love Teddy. I don't know what. Good night, Kiki. We ordered a bougie cone that is padded and somewhat more comfortable than the horrible plastic ones. I was thinking maybe we needed to get Sonny one because he leaked his wound a lot, and they said they was like he can, but he don't need to do it too much. But he did it a lot. Um, yeah, I just feel so bad. I wonder if she knew. I wonder if Fairy knew that she was that sick. Yeah, I want to know she never did. She never. Sorry. I feel like there needs to be something we could do. She was kind. She was spreading the message. Did you find out any more about Nathan? What did I miss? I had to sign a promise to wear the cone. I guess so many don't. They can tear the stitches or get infected. Yeah. Um. I do need to make an updated video about Nathan. Some information on his new girlfriend has come out, so I do need to update that. I see most left chat, but I'm sending my love to all those in the group missing Fairy tonight. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm here often as I can be. Usually watch but always leave your channel feeling better. I come in and not feeling great. Thank you, Lisa. That makes me so happy to know that. That makes me so happy. Let me tell you guys, when I read comments, like this, because we'll have live streams where we will all chat and have a great time. Um, but to read stuff like that really makes it all worthwhile and makes me feel good. You know what I'm saying? Like when I read stuff like that. So thank you. Classy. When I first read, I thought classy has to wear a cone. Made me giggle. Classy and a cone. I'm glad that we, you know, yeah, girl, she ain't lying. It's like catching up with friends. That makes me so happy. By the time I leave, your positivity and the people in your chat are always so kind and nice and respectful. We always chat about things you're talking about or side conversations. Oh, thank you, Holly. Thank you, Lisa and Holly. That makes me really happy, though, for real, because I love Elle Bee's lives. Thank you, guys. You know, like on my regular day to day, like when let me tell you guys, I have to record videos. Like I have to, because like this is an income for us now. Um, you know, COVID, Sean got laid off. Now unemployment has dropped. Like they've completely cut off unemployment. So like I do my recorded videos because like I have to, but my lives are the ones that I really enjoy. I like doing my videos because they put out whatever's going on in reality TV news, you know, like, oh, update on Nathan, update on Janelle, update on this one and that one and that one. I like those. I do like those. But what I really prefer is this, and like hanging out and talking with you guys. And I know what it does for me. Like I know how I'm like, man, that was just great. I had so much fun on that live. Shauna always asks me, like, how'd your live go? And I'm always like, it went so good. It went great, you know. So I'm glad that other people feel that way. That other people's like, man, I like that, you know. It makes me feel good that not only is it something for me, but it's something for you guys too. I don't know if you're seeing my messages, but even though I don't really talk, I love how just down to earth you are. It truly does feel like I'm gossiping with a friend. Yeah, and that's what I want it to feel like, because that's what it is for me. You know, like I did show on honoring good humans and YouTubers. I put a list of those you should look at. Oh, dear Dana, really? Thank you. I'll have to go find that. Thank you. Where's Matt's? Where did Matt go? Drake Bell got 2 years probation for child endangerment. Is that what he got? No time in jail. I prefer your channel because you're truly beautiful inside out. Thank you so much. I'm not ignoring you. You are so pretty and so well spoken. Thank you. Some people I get comments about how I sound stupid sometimes. I prefer you because you're kind to all of us and we appreciate you. Thank you, Holly. You guys are really making my night, even though it's like I'm super sad about Fairy. I feel like if Fairy was here, she would be just chatting it up and having a good old time and probably doing the same thing you guys are doing, complimenting me, you know, because that's the type of person Fairy was. I'm so going to miss her. I'm glad that we all have this community where we're friends and we can talk, and we are friends, even though we've never met each other. Wow, people need a hobby. I get comments like that too sometimes. When you are on, you make my day or not. Oh, thank you guys. Can I have the member link? I have my first iPhone and I'm confused. It isn't like an Android. Jay, yeah, let me get it. Let me see if I can find the member link. Let me see. Sounds like she could be a neighbor here in Mississippi. That's right, Matt. I don't think you can unless you do it on desktop mode or another device. Really? I don't know. I've never had to. I ended up meeting a few members that are in my town. Really, Classy? I don't think I knew that. Maybe I did.
Oh, I've never had to.
Maybe I did. Did I know that? Let me see. I think this is the link. I don't know if you'll be able to click on it. See if you can click on it. Are you not telling what's wrong with her? I'm lost. What's wrong with Fairy? She passed away. Fairy passed away today. Leslie be a good person. I'll be bad. I generally don't have a filter, but I've never heard anything negative about you, nor will listen to it. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Thank you. I'm glad there's negative stuff out there. So I'm glad that you haven't. Yeah, Fairy passed away today. I want to ask for 3 creators. On the replay because I don't usually catch live. I always watch the ads. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for doing that because I do appreciate that. That's how I make my revenue is those ads, as aggravating as they are. Is there anything we can do? See, Holly, that's what I'm trying to figure out because, like, I don't know. Fairy Fairy has been here since the beginning, pretty much. Like, Fairy is one of those, like, when I think about Fairydusted, I'm like, she's been here since the beginning. I can't even remember, like, the only time I can think of when she wasn't like a follower of my channel is when nobody else was either except my family. So when I was doing like my makeup reviews, it was literally when I first started. Nobody followed me except my family members. Like I really think she was here from the very first reality TV video I'd done. And that's been a long time. And she's been in every chat and, every live stream and that's true. Fairy was definitely an OG. Definitely. Holly, I don't really know. Oh, Ashley's calling me. I don't really know. I haven't heard anything. If I hear anything, I'll let you guys know. Um, I really would like to know when her arrangements are, so maybe I can send something. Or way to buy a tree. Yeah, like maybe plant a tree or something. Yeah, I don't think her family's asking for anything. Hey, Karina. But I would just like to do something just for, even if it's from just like me in this community, like send an arrangement or something, where I can do it on behalf of us. I remember the first time I watched an Elle Bee video, it was her super late live stream about KJ. Was that the one that got me in trouble? A tree with a fairy garden or something with a fairy. Yeah. Oh, gonna go look see if they have any fairy figurines in my ear. Oh, that would be good. Yeah, something with like a fairy. Yeah. You know what's crazy is I have a lot of friends that I met through here that their family have no idea that they are a part of this community. Oh. Um, yeah, a lot of people have no idea. My baby daddy knows and he finds it weird. He told me, didn't your parents tell you not to talk to strangers? Yeah, a very important person in my life. I call her Pixie. I know Pixie. We are all having YouTube affairs. My family knows. They just don't get it. Yes, I'm watching Elle Bee. Leave me alone. Mine would because I'm like, watching Elle Bee. Leave me alone. Only my husband does, but he couldn't tell you where I go to listen, but nobody else in my family knows. Yeah, it's really, because a lot of my friends that I talk to, they're like, my family has no idea, like, that I'm involved in this community like this. So it's like, does Fairy's family know that she literally has so many friends in this community? Like, I don't know. I think it would make them happy though to know that like Fairy touched so many people's lives that were people she never even met. Just through the internet, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that would maybe do something for them if they knew, like, wow, she just don't have people here that she loves her, but she has people all around the world. If you knew Fairy, spoke to her in the chat, and cared about her, tell me where you're from. I think that'd be really cool to figure out, like, where everyone was from that considered Fairy a friend, because her family probably has no idea. Maybe that's something we could do. Maybe get like a card and or I can get a card and we could do another stream for like Fairy, and I can fill out write something about how she had friends from everywhere, and I can put like y'all's screen name and where you're from. I don't know, like something like that to send to her family, to where her family knows that she has Alabama, California, Louisiana, VA, Texas. Yeah, she calls me Classy Mom. Anyway, I do. Yeah, I know Classy Mom's name, but I still call her like when I'm texting her, I'm like, so Classy Mom. The other day, she's like, "You're calling me Classy Mom in text," but I'm like, it's just, I don't know. California, Canada, Mississippi. Even if we just send a card, let alone flowers or plant. Yeah. What do you guys think about that idea? Like me, it would probably have to be a big card, or maybe like 2 or 3 cards. But we can put, like, I can write something in there about I'm a YouTuber, Fairy. Come into this community. She's been a part of this community for a while, and she's made a lot of good friends, and we all really care about her, and we're all saddened that she's passed away. And these are the people's lives that she touched, and this is where they're from. So you guys know that Fairy has people everywhere that love her and care about her and miss her. My 2-year-old niece calls me Mac. Mac Daddy Matt. Yeah, I think that would be a good idea. I think I'll figure out where we need to send that. Jay, thank you for becoming a member. I just saw that. Thank you. Um, Buyer beware. Not to be confused with fire. I love how thoughtful you are. Thank you. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you. Praying for the family, and then just kind of list everybody's name and where they're from. If you want to put where they're from so that they know that she was loved all around the world. Yeah, I think that would probably help them. I know that when Abram passed away, there were people in the community that sent arrangements to Flossie, and that was so cool. It was so cool, you know, to see these arrangements. I remember being outside when they were bringing the arrangements outside and everything out of the church. And I walked around and I was looking at all the arrangements and reading the names. And it was just, I felt so much love when I opened a card and I saw that it was from one of you guys. I was like, man, that's awesome. I'm like that. I'm so thankful for that people done that for us, and they may not even know that she's a part of this community, but when they get it and they see, wow, she had people, Canada, Mississippi, Louisiana, California, everywhere that cared about her. Like I think that'll help their heart, Hola. I don't know what the salute is. I don't know what the rest of that says. I don't speak Spanish, but um yeah, she was a long time follower. Yeah, Flossie was here earlier. Yeah, Fairy sent an arrangement to Flossie when Abram passed away. She did. Peach, sending my love to all those missing Fairy tonight. Thank you for letting us know. Take care, everyone. Yeah. Thank you, Peach. She was an OG subscriber. She's been around since the beginning. So I'm gonna do something like that tomorrow. I still have my Oh, it said hello, greetings. Okay, hey, greetings from Louisiana. I didn't know that. Sorry. Um, I had my who were my winners for the Kiki was a winner for the giveaway. Who else? Who else was a winner for the giveaway? My 3 years of high school Spanish paid off. That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you for that. I've heard you talk about Flossie and someone. Think a child maybe passed away. Is she a family member or someone on here? Flossie is my sister. And back when I first started YouTube, about 6 months in or maybe, well, Flossie was always in the chat, like talking before she appeared on my channel. But then she came on my channel and she brought her son, Abram, and people fell in love with Abram, rightfully so. And then Abram passed away, and that was devastating for our family. And it upset a lot of people in our community too. There was a lot of people, Stina and Lisa. Thank you, Lisa Sims. I thought it was Lisa, but then I was like, wait, was it Lisa Sims or was it Lisa? I was supposed to have to go look because I think I'm going to try to get those sent off tomorrow. I'm going to be seeing her name in chat and her saying hey to me. Yeah. Man, that's the sad thing. It's just like knowing she was always here and she was always so nice. And, Karina, thank you. He was such a beautiful blessing to me. I don't know how many people, would say stuff like that seeing him on the channel, like helped them. And it was a blessing for them, and Abram was put on this earth to not only touch our lives, but he touched other people's lives. And I'm glad that Flossie introduced him to you guys and you guys got to, I hope you don't have to do another stream like this. I don't want to lose anyone in this community. I know.
I'm not going to football practice tomorrow.
Why not, babe?
I don't feel like it.
What? No, you need to go. Go to bed, buddy. I love you. I love seeing Flossie's pictures when she posts them. Yeah. Her energy will always be here. Will always be around. Love never dies. That's true, Dana. Thank you for answering. I'm trying to figure out everyone that you talk about. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I've been around for a minute, and we have our people that you'll hear me talk about people. You'll get it figured out. Flossie was in the chat earlier. In the chat, her name is Crystal. Abram was loved on here like a little mascot. He was such a little mascot. Now Fairy, I pray we don't lose anyone else. I know. I still love watching your old videos with Flossie and Abram. Look, I still get comments on those. I still get people that'll comment on those, and it makes me feel good that people watch those. Abe's snores will never be forgotten. He was the sweetest thing. I think it's so funny that there were times that we were live and he would go to snoring so loud that we would be like, sorry, guys, Abram's over there snoring. Yeah. Oh, Holly, I'm sorry. I'm sending love right back to you. I hope we don't ever have to. It's just such a, this is part of life. Unfortunately, it sucks so bad. He had the most beautiful eyes. That's because they were painted. They were hand painted. They were really pretty. They will not be forgotten. He had a blue pair and a green pair. I don't know. Did you guys know that he had two different pair, like a blue pair and a green pair? I'm not sure which pair. She may have changed them out when he come here, but he did have really pretty eyes because they were hand painted. He used to smile so big. Yeah, when y'all would kiss his cheek. Yes, he would. And he would grunt. Like his laugh was like, he was a grunt. Girl, I remember that. I've been here a really long time, just a silent supporter. I do comment, but a lot of times I'm listening while doing a zillion other things. I know. How are you holding it together so well? I don't know. I don't break down that much on camera. I have my moments, but I don't break down that much on camera. Well, let me tell you, I actually took time away from YouTube during that time because it was a lot. Like when my channel got a community guideline strike because of someone we're not going to name. And then all that happened, and I just had to take a break for a while because of it. He did have prosthetic eyes. I think you're still in shock like we all are about Fairy. Yeah, I'm just blown away. Like I didn't even know, Hey, we used to watch Elle do dishes all the time. Yes, people used to watch. Yes. I would literally go live while doing dishes. I just jumped on. I'm sorry for y'all's loss. I'm new to the channel. Sending love, praying for y'all. Thank you, Kaylee. Thank you so much. See, this is what I'm talking about. The loss that you have suffered and that Flossie has suffered by losing their child. And you find the good and the positive in it, and you make everybody feel like it. Thank you. It will be okay. This is a compositivity and kindness I was talking about. Thank you, Lisa. My left eye is prosthetic. Is it really? My nephew, both of his were. They looked really real. That crap Katie pulled during that time, that alone was the most distasteful, disrespectful, and low blow thing I've ever seen. I didn't like her before, but that was the icing for me. I cannot. Yeah, I just had somebody comment on my channel the other day, something about Katie. It was really weird. I don't get a lot of comments on my channel about Katie anymore. Like, oh, you're just jealous. Blah, blah, blah. But I did the other day. I got something. I don't remember what it was, but it was like, said that, it was like, good night, Holly. Good night, Holly. Um, it was on, I don't remember what video it was on, but they commented saying, when is this girl going to learn that changing her name does not erase all the trash that she's done? You can't like bullying, harassing, and blah, 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 blah. Do you think people are too stupid to notice just because you change your name? Basically saying that I like bully, harass, and dox someone, another creator, and that I'm changing my name to get away from it. And I was like, I wish I could find that comment. And I was like, what? People can't tell between my real eyes and prosthetics. So when I bump into someone, I get funny looks. I just laugh. I lost my little boy, Noah. He will be 4 years September. He was handicapped cutting. I tried to live to help others. Dana. If you don't mind me asking, how old was he when he passed? See, Abram would have turned 4 this year. I wish I could find it. I'm going to look for just a second to see if I could find it and read it to you guys. Because it was very like, I could tell whoever this was somebody from that side. And then I had to like break it down. I was like, listen. It's sad because like, if you're just one of her followers that just listens to her, you're going to think one thing of me. You're going to think, oh, I'm a part of this anti-KJ community that bullies her and harasses her. And I talk to all these people that attack her. I don't talk to no people that attack her. I've never been a part of this anything, you know. You have been so classy through this whole thing. Oh my God, girl, I give you props. I wish I had your patience. I would have went off the deep end immediately a long time ago, but you didn't. And it was hard. There were times I definitely wanted to. He was the size and appearance of an 8-year-old, but he was 21. He ate. Oh, I could still hold him in my arms. Dana. There was actually someone in our family like that. I don't remember exactly how close relation we was, but when I was younger, I remember this. I remember going over to like my great aunt's house, and I think it was like one of my other great aunts, maybe. She would come in with her son, and he couldn't walk or talk or anything. And so when she come in, she was always holding him, and he was like 18 or so. And he was the size of like maybe an 8-year-old or a 9-year-old, but he was much older, not much older, but he was like maybe, I think the first time I remember seeing him, he was probably 17 or 18. And, you know, she'd have to walk, and then she would come inside and she would lay him down on the couch and, you know, prop his head up and everything. And she would sit down beside him. And, you know, I didn't know. It just interested me a little bit because I didn't understand it because I was so young. I was like, what's going on? Because I didn't understand that he was older. I didn't know that he was older. I thought this was just like an 8, 9-year-old, you know, that she was toting in, that there was something there. I just didn't understand it. But then I later found out that he was a lot older than he was. And I think he had maybe cerebral palsy and a few other, I don't remember now. You know what though? Yeah, no doubt he's an angel now, just like Abram is. It's almost midnight here. I'm tired. Been a long day. Thank you for keeping me company this evening. Good night. All in the chat as well. Good night, Lisa. Back to the community. I left it because all the drama, especially from Joe. Yeah. Let me see. I didn't delete the comment, but I did respond to it. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, here it is. It says, why this woman keep changing channels and names on YouTube? You do realize no matter what trash you've done in the past, it can't be hidden by name changes when your face and voice still front and center. Isn't this the third time she's changed channel names or started a new one after news of her constant involvement in harassment, bullying, and doxing, etc. surfaces? Our channel gets banned / monetization revocation by YouTube, etc. Still the same person. So does she and her bus and no one and so does she and her bus and think no one will notice. Super weird. I need to know the why. Man, that's what the person said. Did you guys hear that? I've only changed my name once. My channel has never went down for bullying. Now I did get that community guidelines, and that was because what's it called? I was mass flagged. Like that video was not like I've literally seen Katie talk to her viewers 10 times worse than I spoke about her in that video. Heck, she went after Caroline Iron Wheel a million times worse. You know, it was just so. This is what I said. I've only changed it once. I have no trash or anything. Another creator who had no reason to dislike me attacked me, called me terrible names, paid for my finances, and blasted them on her channel. She gave false info, said I hadn't paid my car note in months, and it was about to be repossessed, which was completely unfalse. She also looked up stuff with my family, posted about my nephew's passing. I've had her followers send me threats, terrible messages, and even comment under my daughter's picture calling me names. Her followers threatened to call CPS on my sister. I never imagined I would have followers when I started the channel. I started my channel because I wanted something to do when the kids were asleep, something fun for myself. Had I known that thousands of people would actually watch and then other creators, I would have started with an alias just because my finances and my family's life is no one's business. So yes, a while back, I made a decision to go by Elle Bee on my channel. I have no shame of who I am. I'm very proud of my name. However, there are crazy people on the internet that will find my family members' info, including addresses and phone numbers, and dig into my private info and then blast it, but lie about the majority of it. This is my career, and one day I will have 100,000 followers, and maybe in 5 years or so, 300,000 followers or more. And I'm hoping that I'm then strictly known as Elle Bee. That way, crazy people online cannot dig into my family or go find my children's page and post comments about their mom. I'm unsure of what's wrong with that. I've never ever been involved in bullying, harassing, or doxing ever at all. There's only one person that makes those claims, and ironically, it's the same person that paid for my finances, tweeted about my nephew's passing when she did not have permission or the correct info, and the family had not posted about it. She doxed my phone number while on a live to 300 people. She told sources not to talk to me. I mean, the list goes on. All I've ever done is speak up to defend myself. I did not harass, bully, or dox. My channel is within good standing with YouTube and has been. I'm unsure of whom you may be confusing me with. The comment about do I think no one will notice? I made a video about why I changed my name, and everyone understood because people have witnessed the attacks and harassment that I've received. So people encouraged me to change my name. I hope after reading this, you understand why I changed my name. I also understand that I, as a mother of 6 kids, one that's been bullied relentlessly, you would understand that this is not something I would do. There's a huge difference between taking up for myself when someone is lying on me and telling thousands of people that I do drugs and that I've held fraudulent fundraisers. Both of those things I've disproven, and then bullying. Big difference. I have not and would not harass, bully, or dox anyone. Hope this explains things for you, and you have a great Monday night. So, yeah. Right. Let's not forget the mass flagging. How do I talk to my viewers? Just go live on your page. Yes, you may be talking about when I started the Bash Chat, but I don't even use that channel now. And I had just started. My channel got struck down. You know, No, she didn't say anything else. That's what I said. Are you telling me? She did not respond, but her comment got 1 like, but it's probably that she went back and liked it herself. Her name on here is Fat Baby Owner. That's what her screen name is. Fat Baby Owner. Whatever. It's just crazy because unfortunately that's what people that watch Katie's channel, that's what they think about me because that's what she says. And it's just so aggravating. They don't realize that it's a lie until they like either come over here to my channel or they do research. Then they realize, oh my God, that's not the case at all. You know? Yes, Nappy. Walmart parking lot. Sure did. I think that might be what she thought you changed the name to your channel. Maybe so. Maybe so. Could be. You know what I don't understand though, and I've always been the type. Hold on a second, you guys. So I've always been the type. Let me tell you guys something. There's never been one person that I've ever watched on YouTube and thought, you sound stupid. Let me tell you that. Girl, why you up on the YouTubes not knowing how to speak proper English? You sound stupid. Go back to school or go to bed and get off YouTube. Never. There's never been one time that I've watched someone on YouTube and thought, all that information is incorrect. Let me tell you about yourself. Like today, I got a comment. I don't get mean comments that often, but I did get another comment today that I'll read it to you guys. It was on my video about the Chrisleys. Let me see where I can find it. Okay, and on this video, all the comments are like people conversating about the video, you know, like someone said Elle sounds like a Confederate mistress once. It's ridiculous. All the comments are like, oh, I knew it wasn't Lindsay. She said the truth would come out and it did. That son that ratted has been on drugs for years. He's the reason Todd and Julie have Chloe, Kyle's daughter, probably Savannah. Something never set right with me about her. Kind of fake and shady. You sound beautiful. Hearts, hearts. So all these comments were like, just people conversating about the video. You know, this one person says, you are so late, LOL. It's obvious you get your info from other YouTubers and don't do your own hard work or research. Then she said, it's been proven corruption was all up in the DOR. And then someone else, one of my followers said, Elle has a family to take care of first. She's not KJ, who doesn't mother her son at all. Elle can't sit on a computer 16 to 18 hours a day. So Elle does videos when time allows around her family. Then this person said, that's great. I don't even know who KJ is. Not sure why you're bringing that up. All I'm saying is don't call yourself a journalist if you don't have time to be one. She was always misconstruing details. No other job that provides for a family would allow such things. So maybe think about what you say before you say it. Then someone else says, "Oh, please, why are you even here? Goodbye." And then this person says, "Because I watched Elle for months and because I enjoyed her for the longest. But the misinformation is getting out of hand. Why are you here commenting on my comment? Who are you?" "Oh, yeah, nobody. Thanks for clearing that up." Then the other person said, "Congrats, you won the internet." And then this rude person said, "You must be so bored." So then I said, this is what I said. "If you can let me know what details I'm misconstruing, I will be more than happy to correct the info. Please send me the details so I can make sure to correct that. I do not like to put out incorrect information." Let me tell you guys, if I put out any incorrect information, I will absolutely come back and correct it. It's happened before. I mean, one time they said that Janelle was in the hospital with lupus, and it was a girl from like 90 Day Fiance or something. I put that out there and I had to jump back on the internet and set that right. And I felt terrible. And then I said, "When did I call myself a journalist? I have never called myself a journalist, and I would never call myself a journalist. I'm a YouTuber that covers reality TV. The Chrisleys are on TV. I did not get my info from another YouTuber, as I do not watch other YouTubers that cover reality TV. On the rare occasion that I may, it's never on the topic that I intend to cover. I get my info from media outlets. If you look at my description, you will see exactly where that info come from, as I always list where I obtain my info. One more thing. Every outlet out there, including YouTubers, bloggers, journalists, anyone that covers any source of news, reality TV news and gossip for me, they get their info from somewhere. Usually it starts with someone who is lucky enough to have an inside source. Let's say TMZ, for instance. So they have a source connected to a family that something's happening with. They will usually pay for the info. I do not pay for info. TMZ will then put out an article with the info that they've obtained from their inside source. Once they publish that article, any other outlet, blogger, YouTuber, or whoever else wants to cover the story will use TMZ's article to make their article/video. When you see the same news stories on all these outlets or the same story on a bunch of magazines, they do not talk to their own source. Their sources is usually the first outlet that put that story out, right? It doesn't bother me because I did not know this either until I started doing YouTube videos. So I understand that people may think that I'm stealing something. I'm not. This is the way that it works. My info came from the Ashley Realities Roundup. Her article is based off 2 other outlets. So funny, would this person comment on the Ashley's article and say, "Do your own research. You're a fake journalist. You didn't even do the hard work. You went off somebody else's"? No, they wouldn't, but that's what the Ashley does as well. I mean, the Ashley has a lot of inside sources when it comes to like Teen Mom and stuff like that. She does. But she doesn't have sources on every topic that she covers. I said, let's see. Her article is based off 2 other outlets. One of those outlets pulled the court documents. However, since they put out their article with quotes from the court documents, 5 other articles from that outlet, 5 other articles from other outlets have been written, and all the info has come from that first initial outlet. Now, outlets and creators on YouTube that covers news and gossip, they know this is how it works. So bloggers don't get mad when they see a creator on YouTube making a video with their story unless the creator does not source them and give them credit. That's the problem, is when creators do not source or they pretend that they've done the research when they have not. That's one thing that Katie used to do a lot. Like, she would find the information from, say, like Kiwi Farms or Reddit. She would see the story on Reddit or Kiwi Farms, and then she would act like she'd done the digging to get that information when really she didn't. And that's the issue. I actually have a moderator who put something on like Reddit or something, and then Katie used that as a story. And she wasn't a moderator of mine then, but that's how she was like, what? I'm the one that put that out there, and I don't even know if it's true. Like, I was just kind of talking, and Katie actually used it as a story. Anyways, I said, so bloggers do not get mad when they see a creator on YouTube making a video with their story unless the creator does not source them and give them credit. That's the problem, is when creators do not source or they pretend to have done the research when they have not. If I did not do the research to get the info, I will straight up say, this came from blah, 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 blah. I've spoke to the main author behind the Ashley Realities Roundup many times, and I have her permission to use her articles as sources of information. I've spoken to most of the sources I use and personally have gotten permission. And those that I have not spoken to and those that I haven't got permission from, I'm aware that they just want to be sourced. I have never and will never call myself a journalist, though. LOL. I'm just a person that enjoys reality television and decided to make a YouTube channel talking about reality TV. Oh, and really quick, I'm not sure what other creators has covered this yet, but if they have, I can promise you they got their information from The Sun or the Ashley Realities Roundup, because The Sun is actually the outlet that pulled the court documents and put out the very first story outing Kyle as the one that outed Todd and Julie. No creator on YouTube obtained that information. So any creator that has a video out there got the information secondhand as well. So, so yeah, that's just the way that it works. And it used to really bug me when people would be like, you stole your information. Remember when MTV said a YouTuber and she got upset because they didn't credit her? Yes, I remember that. But yeah, it's so like, get a real job. Like, you're stealing information. Let me show you guys something. All right, let's see. And I do this for a living, so I can tell you, when you usually find, like, when you go to the Ashley Realities Roundup, okay, because I've done this. So I find the story. I'm like, oh, this is something I want to talk about, right? She says she reported the lawsuit first like 5 or 6 times in her filing. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys something. Right. No one can steal public information. Exactly. Like, once it's public, anybody can pick it up and say, this is what I always say. It's being reported, or outlets have reported. So this is what, all right, let's see. All right. So hold on. All right. You guys see this right here? Right here. All right, here it is. Court documents reveal it was Todd Chrisley's son, Kyle, not estranged daughter, Lindsay, who helped authorities build tax fraud case against him. So I read this and I thought, ooh, I want to talk about that. I want to do a video on that, right? So the Ashley was not the one that got the information, though. So here she talks a little bit about it. Denied involvement. However, new court documents revealed that it was actually Kyle himself, as well as his then wife, Alexis, who reached out to the Department of Revenue to build a case against them. See this. The Sun reports that court papers state that back in 2017, Kyle had reached out to the DOR and wanted to assist the DOR with its collections efforts against the Chrisleys. So that's where all this come about, right? This is how everybody got this story that it was Kyle. So, so that's how that come about. So this, the Sun somehow got the court paper, the court documents, and they spotted, oh, wow, it was Kyle. Kyle's the one that flipped on his dad and turned his dad in. So let me show you guys. It should be easy to find. Oh. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, 7 days ago. You guys see that? 7 days ago. Chrisley Knows Best star Todd Chrisley's son, Kyle. All right, so that's probably it. This is probably the story that the Sun put out first. You see this? The Sun can exclusively reveal Todd has forgiven his son for aiding in the investigation as the Chrisley Knows Best star were charged with 12 counts, including conspiracy to commit bank fraud, tax evasion, aiding the filing of false tax returns, and more in August 2019. In court documents obtained by the Sun, which were first reported by blah, 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 Todd, 52, and Julie, 48, filed post-hearing brief papers in support of suppressing evidence. So Katie was the first person, apparently, to talk about the fact that Todd and Julie, not Kyle, not the situation with Kyle, but KJ was the first one to report that Todd and Julie filed this evidentiary hearing to suppress the evidence that was found in the warehouse. So it's not saying that Katie found this, but in court documents obtained by the Sun, I think that's what it's saying. Anyways, the Sun was the one to get these court documents, right? So they were the one to figure out that it was actually Kyle. So the Sun makes their article, right? Then the Ashley makes her article. And then other people make their article. Todd, Chrisley, son Kyle, turned him over to Department of Revenue. There's probably 5 other stories. Which one is it? So here's the Sun. Here's E! Online. Wait, that's old. 5 days ago, court documents reveal. That's the Ashley. Court documents reveal it was Todd's son, Kyle. That's Lipstick Alley. This was 5 days ago. Chrisley bombshell. Lindsay did not report Todd. This was 6 days ago. This is TV shows Ace. TV shows Ace. Chrisley Knows Best star Todd Chrisley's son, Kyle. This is Newsbreak. So that's what? How many other ones? How many other articles was that? At least 4. There's like 4 or 5 since the Sun put it out. 4 or 5 other outlets made a story about it, and that's how it works. And they are journalists, right? They are actual journalists, I guess you would say, and that's just the way that it works. So. Just like, okay, you guys remember when Gino, Mama June's boyfriend Gino, got dog drunk and drove the Tahoe into Mama June's, like he was driving down the neighborhood drunk and he hit the house. You guys remember when that happened? Well, how did that story come about? How did everybody find out about it? Well, the neighbor. There was a neighbor over there who heard the commotion. She sees what's going on. She breaks her phone out. She's recording Mama June out there trying to drag Gino's drunk butt in the house. She contacts TMZ. She says, listen, this is what I got. I'll sell it to you guys. So they're like, sure. She gets the money. She gives them the tape. They put up an article and they show the video. Then everybody else grabs it from TMZ. That's just the way that it works. So it's just like, to me, it's like they want to act like I'm some kind of idiot that's stealing information when really it's like you're the idiot that doesn't know how news works, you know? I can also read news articles. Does that mean I'm a journalist like KJ? Yeah, I think some people want to be journalists rather than a reporter or commentator. Not sure why. All are respected if they have integrity. Exactly. I know my info is out there by Twitter and Facebook when it's put out intent cause harm. It's not right. Exactly. Yeah, so it's just like this person literally was like, oh, I wonder if any other YouTuber has put it out. Let's see. Let's see if any other YouTuber has made a video about this. I'm going to say Katie probably has because I feel like that's who the person was talking about. Okay. Todd, Chrisley, son Kyle turned him over to Department of Revenue. Revenue. Let's see if anybody else has a video on it. I'm going to share screen with you guys so you guys can see what I'm seeing. Because if she said that I got it from some other YouTuber, then who? Todd reunites with his son Kyle. This was 3 months ago. Lindsay Chrisley says dad getting coronavirus won't help repair a relationship. That's 1 year ago. Todd Chrisley and his ex-wife, this is what really happened between them 3 weeks ago. While Lindsay Chrisley says she stopped appearing on Chrisley Knows Best 1 year ago, Todd Chrisley's son Kyle revealed a suicide attempt led to hospitalization 1 year ago. Todd Chrisley just made a huge announcement about son Kyle, and we're shocked. 11 months ago. Whatever happened to Chloe? I actually watched this, though. No, I actually didn't watch this one. There was another one. Whatever happened to Chloe's dad, Kyle Chrisley? Where's Chloe's mother? That is not Chloe in that picture. Oh, that's the mom. Chloe's father, Kyle, calls Todd, hoping to reunite. Chrisley Knows Best. The truth about Todd, the truth about Chloe. Nanny Faye encouraged Todd to talk to Kyle. The truth about Lindsay. Lindsay Chrisley claims her father threatened her with nude photos and sex tape. Todd Chrisley's criminal case explodes. Oh, okay, hold on. Todd Chrisley's criminal case explodes. Lindsay did not turn her parents in. Her brother Kyle did. Okay, so she done a video 6 days ago. Let me show you guys something. Had I watched her video, it would be red down here. There would be a red line showing that I have watched her video. I did not watch her video. When did I make my video? Yesterday? I think I made my video yesterday. I made it yesterday and I uploaded it. I uploaded it this morning. Well, see there? If I watched it, there would be a red line all the way down here. Because I'm going to show you guys. Oh, I want to say this. Stina Marie, who is another longtime subscriber of mine, she has a channel. She has a YouTube channel, you guys. This is not her. There she is. There's my girl. We're trying to get Stina to 100 subscribers, okay? So she put a new one up 11 hours ago. I don't know why. I've watched all of this one, but it's not all the way red. But you guys see how there's red down here? Like if you've watched any part of a video, it's going to be red down here. There's going to be a little line showing you red down here. This one actually says that I haven't watched all of it, but I have. I've actually watched all of her videos except this one. So had I watched Katie Joy's video, it would have been a red line down here just like this line. So yeah. There's not a line down here on Katie's video because I didn't watch it. Yes. Stina has a channel, Stina Marie, and she has, there's a video, YouTubers I enjoy, YouTubers I can't stand, Ipsy Glam Bag with add-ons, Ipsy Glam Bag Reveal, Estee Lauder Haul, Perfusion Cosmetics Unboxing. That was a really good one. That was very interesting because I've never heard of Perfusion, and it's kind of like the brand that makes all those like Christmas, like when Walmart gets stocked up with those makeup during Christmas time, when they have all those like big palettes, like eyeshadow palettes, and that's what Perfusion is. 2021 Fab Fit Fun Unboxing. So yeah, you guys go follow Stina Marie, hit the subscribe button. We're trying to get her up to 100 subscribers. It would mean so much to me and her. I don't watch a lot. I like Grace Report because she's from Canada too. And of course, Elle Bee too. I love you, Jube Jubes. Thank you so much. I have family and friends in Vancouver Island and Port support something. He's very feminine to me. He's weird. Is the show still going on? It is still going on. It is still going on. How do you spell her name? Stina Marie. I'll put it right here. And her, there are a lot of Stina Maries. So I'm going to put her up here so you guys can see. Her picture is like a cartoon type character picture of her right here. Yes, you guys subscribe to her, please. We've got 10. She's got 90. Let's go home and then let's go back so we can figure out. Let's see. Trying to get Stina. We got 95, you guys. We got 95. Wait. It said 95. Now it's back to 90. She has 95. So we just got like 5 more. So yeah, you guys subscribe to her, watch her, thumbs her up. She has such a good personality. She's so sweet. Karina said 97. That's awesome. Subscribe. Thank you guys so much. Tina is such a nice person. If you guys have been in my chat for a while, you know that that she's a nice person. Also, she's doing a giveaway when she gets to 100 subscribers. That's right. I forgot about that. When she gets to 100 subscribers, she's doing a giveaway. So make sure you hit your bell right here. Hit that bell. Make sure you go to all. I don't know why mine was personalized. I don't know. But hit all so you get a notification because she is going to do a giveaway. So yeah, I know Stina, she's been around for a while. Yeah, she's at 102. Yay! I'm so happy. We did it, you guys. She did it. We did it. Awesome. Yeah, I got to go watch her Sephora Beauty Zone Pop Box. Yeah, she's at 103. I think I subscribed a couple years ago back when you only had a few people in your chats. Matt, you've been here for a while. Thank you. In it 60. Thank you so much. But yeah, I'm gonna call it a night. I actually thank you, Tessa. Thank you so much. Sean's got to get up in a little bit to do schoolwork. I'm gonna call it a night. Thank you all for hopping on. I just want to say, you guys keep Fairy's family in your prayers. Also keep her friends. Like, I know I'm feeling terrible about her passing. I know there's other people in our community that's feeling terrible about her passing and like we don't know what to do. Like, I think we're going to go with getting a card and we're going to send it to her family. I'll get the card and then I'll do a live stream. I'll actually make a post and I'll do a live stream where everyone can come in and tell me where they're from. We'll just put name, where you're from, and we'll send it to her family so they know that she was loved so much. Bugsy, LB, did you hear Uni's claims on the hacking investigation? I did not. I don't watch Uni because he irritates me just from all the crap that he said about me. So I just kind of act like he doesn't exist. But what's his claims? Yeah, you guys remember Fairy? I'm more middle of AP. Love it here. Make sure you guys go follow Stina. Be on the lookout for a post on my community tab where I can get names and states. Oh, that's a whole other live to get into. I will be live again tomorrow evening. Let me see. Yeah, I'll be live tomorrow evening. I think I was supposed to do a live with Wildflower on my channel tonight and then her channel tomorrow night. But I don't know. She's never responded. I guess she got super busy. Super busy. T-Spiracy did a live on it. He claims he figured it all out. It's best to watch it because it's uni, so he's all over the place and has no proof, like normal. Yeah, like normal. Watch the first part of the video. I'm sitting here. So hard to believe Fairy is no longer with us. She will definitely be missed. Prayers going out to her family. She absolutely will. She absolutely. I hate that he even has my last name. Karina, he has your last name? Uni does? Girl, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, you guys, I'll be just keep a lookout. I'll make sure I'll make sure I post it a lot. Like, hey, got the card. We're gonna be, doing a live. Leave your name, whatever. If you guys can't make it to the live, you guys can just leave your information on the community post. That way, I want to get as many people as possible that knew Fairy, or that just maybe even conversated with her in the chat, and maybe didn't know her that much, but conversated with her in the chat. You know. So they can understand that she was a big part of this community. That's the only reason I know, because T and Little Red. I'll watch T-Spiracy because, yeah, I don't know if I want to watch him. But, yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. I have a video that I'm going to be uploading. It'll probably go out to everyone in the morning. Members will probably get it tonight sometime. Everyone will get it tomorrow morning, probably early. And, yeah, I'll see you all later. Goodbye, everyone.